Welcome to the Nightly Rant
with
your hosts, Mike
and Toria.
This is the show where we examine society from a sarcastic point of view.
If you like insane conversations, this is definitely the show for you.
Let's get into today's topic. YPN people, I don't know about you, but I love helping out a friend. That's why I want to shout out my friend Brian Little and his podcast, Your Favorite Blockhead. This is the only show that manages to weave together peanuts and MMA into one heck of an amazing podcast. You can find Your Favorite Blockhead wherever your favorite podcasts reside and at yourfavoriteblockhead.com. Do me a huge favor and listen to Brian's show. You'll be entertained and you'll help out a friend. Now, as I said, let's get into today's topic. Can you believe the half the year 2020 is gone already?
I saw an interesting meme earlier, and it was Alien and Predator on a swing set. And They said, our turn's not up next. They're going to give coronavirus another round.
It's been such a weird year, but I came across this article on Mashable, and it's written by somebody named Jess Joho, and the article's titled 18 Things You Won't Remember Happened in 2020. So the first thing, and I really don't remember this happening, Parasite won the Oscar for Best Film in January?
Why would you know that? You don't pay any attention to the Oscars.
Did you know that?
No, I also pay no attention to the Oscars.
That was weird, huh? Like, apparently there's a movie called Parasite.
Yeah, it was trending number 1 on Netflix in the first week of quarantine, and you made fun of it.
Well, what is it?
A movie about a parasite.
That's probably why I made fun of it. It sounds stupid. Okay, got it. So that was number 1. And number 2, Harvey Weinstein was sentenced to prison for sex crimes in March.
Not gonna lie, I think we're all gonna always remember that.
Yeah, that guy, apparently in the entertainment industry, it was very well known that he was a disgusting pervert. Just saying.
That's one I don't think we'll forget.
Nope.
So.
Then number 3, Michael Bloomberg ran for president until March.
I still don't know who he is. Or why I should care who he is.
He owns a finance TV network and a magazine aimed at finance.
Okay.
So he's like the editor of those.
So
they're
he's
both huge.
Donald Trump of the finance world.
Pretty much, yeah.
That sounds fun.
He ran as a Democrat. And then this one was good.
Sounds like we should all be glad that he dropped out.
Yeah. This one's good. Megxit was announced in January, and that's the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry leaving the British castle.
Why is that good or bad?
It's just something you'd forget. Who said anything about it being good?
You did, right before you read it. You said, well, that's good. Or, well, this is good. Anyway.
By good,
Canadians get reminded of the
good.
fact that they Megxited all the time.
Uh-huh.
So they may forget it here, but not everybody's going to forget it.
Of course not. You're literally attached to the Queen's teats.
They live in Canada.
Still. Actual Brexit happened in January as well. That's crazy.
Congratulations, Britain.
Yeah, but it's in. You know why I find that one interesting? Isn't it the one where they voted for it, and then after they voted for it, they're like, holy crap, what did we just vote for?
Pretty much.
Like they didn't understand what it is they really voted for.
And then they spent a
voted
bunch
for
of
it.
years trying to figure out what the heck they voted for, and then decided they still wanted to go for it.
And they make fun of us for how we vote.
Yeah,
Wow.
It wasn't very well planned out.
That's pretty pathetic.
Good job, Britain.
Yeah, way to
Good
go,
job.
Britain. Number 6, all the prophetic Netflix reality shows that aired since January. Love is Blind and The Circle and Too Hot to Handle.
It's pretty funny.
It's
Why
like-
they say they're prophetic.
Yeah, well, it is. But then here's a tragic one.
But you got to read why they think those 3 shows are prophetic. Otherwise, it makes no sense.
I did read it. It says, I don't know where Netflix keeps its crystal ball, but can they let us know if we make it to the season finale of 2020?
There was more?
Love is Blind was social distance dating before it was cool. The Circle reinvented how sanity deteriorates when social media is your connection to the outside world. Interesting. And Too Hot to Handle understood the pain of needing to abstain from sex for the greater good. Yeah, I see. Number 7 was tragic. Kobe and Gianna Bryant died in a helicopter crash in January.
Yup.
You know, I wasn't like a super huge Kobe fan, but that's mostly because I'm not a super huge basketball fan, and that's mostly because they were big giant crybabies a while back, and I refuse to support them after that. But, you know, but it's so sad to hear those circumstances, and like she's blaming, I told you this would happen. She's blaming the helicopter people, and helicopter people are insisting that Kobe insisted that they do this. But the question becomes, if you're the licensed pilot,
yeah, the responsibility lands on the pilot.
It's on you. I don't care if he offers you $50 million to take him there. It's still not his fault, because it's up to you to say, no, man, it's not safe. But what you're basically saying is at some point you have a price that you can be bought with, and therefore it's the other guy's fault that you screwed up. That's
it's just like you would think a plastic surgeon at some point would have to tell you, no, you're going to cause more harm to your body than good.
Darcy Silva, you would think.
But
then,
you know,
number 8. See, this is wrong because I think this is like last March, but okay. Australia faced devastating brush fires through March.
It wasn't last March.
It was this March?
Yes.
Doesn't seem. See, this year has my head totally screwed up.
They started in 2019, though, those fires.
Yeah, in September. That's crazy. I would not want to see that. Then Twitter thought World War III memes were cute in January.
Yeah. Shut up, Twitter.
That's because Trump ordered a drone strike against Iran. And then number 10, our impeached president was acquitted in February. We all know what that's about.
Well, CNN still talks about that.
I don't even want to talk about that. Number 11, we were risking it all to watch Cats, Dolittle, and Sonic the Hedgehog in theaters back in January and February.
You think you could have risked it for better movies?
Yeah, and then number 11, J-Lo and Shakira did a concert. Super Bowl, whatever it is, 59.
Oh, that trash.
Happened in February.
That was the worst.
Then number 12, we debated the status of New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's nipples.
I don't remember this happening at all.
I don't either.
Apparently, people were convinced he has nipple piercings, though.
Yeah.
And they have photos to prove it.
Yeah, I was, they want to know, does he have pierced nipples? And then
I don't think they actually want to know, though.
And then he says, I do not know, and may Satan erase all traces of that question from my brain. I'm with him.
Oh, about his nipples?
Yes. Number 13, nobody remembered 420, and it wasn't because we were too high in April.
Nobody remembered 420, and nobody remembered that the entire month of April was actually 420.
Yeah. We missed it.
Yep.
It's because of the pandemic.
It's not going to come around for a lot more years, bros.
No.
It's like 100 of them.
Yeah, it's the pandemic. Then number 14, the internet. What? Oh. Okay. The internet stand Kim Yo Jong, Kim Jong-un's sister, in April.
I don't know what that means, but what happened was everybody thought he was dead, and they thought she was going to be his replacement.
Yeah.
But I don't know what stand means.
I think that's what stand means. Killed him off. Then, number 15, it's funny, but I take offense to it. despite no one asking for it, Quibi released in April. Quibi is the bomb. Anybody not watching Quibi is stupid.
But they make
you are dumb if you don't watch Quibi. All of you who are not watching Quibi are dumb. Enough said.
Well, I guess we're not going to have any listeners now that you called everybody in the
They're
world
all dumb. Number 16.
Not adding a way to watch the TV shows as a group was stupid on their part.
Done there, been there now. It's already there.
I get it. But we still don't do it because there's nothing good to watch on there. You don't even watch it anymore.
There is.
You haven't watched it in ages.
No, I watch it. I have a show every week that I watch. So kiss my testicles.
Nobody wants to kiss your fucking
Now,
testicles.
this one I don't remember. Number 17. Grimes gave birth
That's
in May.
Elon Musk's kid.
I know.
Wife. You don't remember the weird-ass name?
No,
that nobody
the
knows how
name
to
is
pronounce.
weird.
And then California rejected the name because it had like a 12 in it or some shit like that and non-Latin characters.
God.
So California made them rename their kid using the Roman numerals instead of the digits and get rid of the A-E thing and make it just an A and an E.
Wow.
Also, Grimes is Canadian.
Wow. They they're going crazy.
Elon Musk is a wacko.
Well,
It's a thing.
He does support Kanye West for president. Number 18. The Pentagon released UFO videos and no one cared in April. When did they release UFO videos in April?
They were clearly trying to distract us.
I missed something.
UFO videos. Now I'm going UFO video
I'm
hunting.
going to try to find them. I don't remember this.
Ow, I
If
just
you remember
put it on
this, tell me that you remember this. But nobody remembers this. Do you remember this?
No, I never saw. Okay, everything else on this list I remember, except that.
So that is it. Those are the 18 things. I think that it's an interesting list. Which one was your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. 2020 has been overall really fucking retarded.
I liked the one about Kim Jong Un's sister because it literally made no sense and made me stammer. But really all it means is the internet literally killed him off
and elected his sister.
and then elected his sister in his place.
Yeah. I didn't know we could do that for North Korea, but A+.
I know. That's
Go
pretty cool.
internet.
It's pretty cool. Go internet. Woo-wee.
Picking the new dictator of the dictatoriest
So-
dictatorship in the world.
So just now we walked Bree, and that just further proves my point that I made the other day. We need to get back to being more consistent about exercising her. She's got too much energy.
Oh, Bree, is he being mean to the moose?
Too much
Saying you have
energy.
Too much energy.
That dog is a lunatic. She was running after other dogs. She was trying to yank my arm off. It's a good thing I was taking care of her today. You'd have lost her.
She does that to me every single time I walk her. So
you taught her to walk that way. I see.
you can just permanently walk her now.
You taught
Since
her to
you
walk
apparently
that
handle
way.
her so much better.
Wow. Did you not see how nicely she walked back with me?
Yeah, after you
was
snapped
like-
the leash and
It was like
terrified
she was
her.
a queen. She just trotted along.
He's so full of shit. His hair is turning even browner than it was before.
That's not true. Anyway, you don't seem to remember what history really was like. That's a problem for you, not me.
Alrighty then. Now that he's digressed into lunacy, good night, everyone.
Still a bye-bye, Bree. Thank you for listening to the Nightly Rant.
If you enjoyed the show, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or Google Play.
If you didn't enjoy the show, please just ignore that previous request for a rating.
This has been a Yogi's Podcast Network production.